This is lesson 439, and in this lesson we are working with the letter C representing its second sound, which is the sound the letter S makes, which is S. And also we are looking at words that contain the CE team as well. Let's start with the second sound of C. When C is followed by the letters E, I, or Y, it will almost always represent its second sound. And again, the second sound for C is the sound the letter S makes, which is S. There are almost no exceptions to this rule. Double underline the letter C to indicate when the letter C is not part of a team, yet represents its second sound. And here below this first paragraph, you see some examples of this, where C is representing its second sound. In face, we have C followed by the letter E, so we double underline C. In the word sell, we have C at the beginning of the word, followed by the letter E. So we double underline C in that word as well. In the word icing, we have C in the second syllable, followed by the letter I. Remember, when C is followed by E, I, or Y, it will almost always represent its second sound, so we double underline it. And then finally, pencil. We have C followed by I in the second syllable of that word, so we double underline the C. And in all of these words, the C is representing the S sound. Now let's talk about the consonant team CE. The letter team CE is a consonant team when the letter E's sole purpose in following the C is to enable the C to represent its second sound and has no other function in the word. The E that follows the C is silent. So let's look at some examples where CE is a consonant team. In the word prince, we have CE at the end of the word. Now the only reason the E is in the word prince is so that it causes C to represent the S sound. So in that instance, CE is underlined to indicate it's a team, and it's a consonant team. It is not a vowel team, it is a consonant team. Same with the word dance. We have C followed by E, but the E's only function in that word is to cause the C to represent its second sound. It's not causing the A to be long in dance. It's not dance, it's dance. And that's true with prince as well. Normally when you have E at the end of the word by itself, it causes the vowel in front of it to make its long sound. But we don't have an E at the end of the word by itself in prince and dance. We have a CE team, and CE represents the S sound. In romance, in the second syllable at the end, we have CE again. And the only reason the E is in the word romance is to allow the C to represent its second sound. It's not causing the A to make its long sound. And that's also true in the word silence. The CE is a consonant team at the end of that word. And the only job E has in the word silence is to cause C to represent its second sound. And then finally in the word voice, we have OI as a vowel group 6 team followed by CE. So obviously a silent E at the end of the word voice has no impact or influence on a vowel team. So we know the only reason the E is there is to cause the C to represent its second sound in voice. Now I'm going to dictate some words that illustrate the second sound that C represents, or words that contain the CE team. We have 8 rows of words. We begin with row 1. Rancid. Rancid. I believe this food is rancid. Rancid. Ran. 3 sounds. R, A, N. Sid. 3 sounds. S, I, D. Ran, sid. Now, we have a marking procedure we follow. The first thing we look for in the word is to identify any consonant or vowel teams. We double underline any letter or letter team representing its second sound, and we identify a silent E at the end of the word by underlining it. In this word, we have the letter C is representing its second sound. Now the next step is we identify our vowel sounds. We have 2 vowel sounds in this word, so we have a 2-syllable word. Now we apply syllable rule division to this word. Syllable rule 2 is in effect because we have 2 consonants between our vowels. Finally, we associate a vowel group number with each of our vowel sounds. And in each instance here, we have a vowel followed by a consonant. That's vowel group 1. Both vowels are short. The next word is wince. Wince. He did wince in pain. Wince. Wince has 4 sounds. W, I, N, S. Wince. First thing we do is we look for any teams in this word. If a letter represents its second sound, we double underline that letter or letter team, and we identify silent E's at the end of this word, if there are any. Now, in this word, we don't have a silent E at the end of the word. Instead, we have a CE team. How do we know that the CE is a team and that it's not an E by itself at the end of the word? Well, we look at the vowel that comes before the E in this word. In wince, the I is short. Therefore, the E is not causing the I to represent its long sound. So, in that instance, we know the only reason the E is in this word is to cause the C to represent its second sound. Now, let's identify our vowel sounds. We only have 1 vowel sound in this word. Remember, CE is a consonant team. Now, we associate a vowel group number with the I. We have 1 vowel followed by a consonant. The vowel is short, wince. The next word is spice. Spice. I wonder where this spice came from. Spice. Spice has 4 sounds. S, P, I, S. Spice. First, we look at this word and underline any teams in the word. If a letter represents its second sound, double underline that letter. And if we have a silent E at the end of the word, indicate that fact by underlining the E. In this particular word, we do have a silent E, so we underline the E and we double underline the C because it's representing its second sound. Now, why is CE not a team in this word, whereas in the previous word, wince, CE at the end of the word was a team? The difference is in this word, E has 2 functions. Not only is it causing the C to represent its second sound, but it's also going to cause the I to represent its long sound because of vowel group 3. So remember, CE is only a consonant team when the E's only purpose is to cause the C to represent its second sound. But if it has another purpose in the word, and in this word its purpose is to also cause the I to represent its long sound, then we do not consider CE to be a team. Now, let's identify our vowel sound in this word. And that, of course, is the I. And then we associate the vowel group number with the I. And that is vowel group 3. The E is causing the I to represent its long sound. The next word is censor. Censor. The censor gave an R rating to the movie. Censor. Now, for spelling, let's pronounce it censor. Sen is 3 sounds. S, E, N. Sor is 2 sounds. S, or. Censor. Now, at this point, I want you to pause the video and completely mark the word. Once you have done so, advance the video to check your marking against the marking on the screen. Censor. Here we have C at the beginning of the word followed by the letter E. Remember, the rule is when C is followed by E, I, or Y, it will almost in every instance cause the C to represent its second sound. So you double underline the C there. Now, CE is not a team in this word. And why is that? Because E has its own sound in this word, so that CE is only a team When it's a consonant team, where there is no vowel sound involved, and E's only function is to cause the C to represent its second sound. But in this word, E is functioning as a vowel. All right, let's go to row 2. Farce. Farce. The play was a farce on the human condition. Farce. Farce has 3 sounds. F, R, S. Farce. Pause the video, take a moment to mark the word, and then advance the video screen. Farce. Here, CE is a consonant team because E's only function in this word is to cause the C to represent its second sound. Concern. Concern. I have a great deal of concern about that. Concern. The first syllable, con, 3 sounds. K, ah, n. Cern, 3 sounds. S, n. Concern. Mark the word. Concern. C is followed by E, causing the C to represent its second sound. Nuisance. Nuisance. That barking dog is a real nuisance. Nuisance. Now for spelling, let's pronounce it nu-sance. Nu has 2 sounds. N, oo. Sance, 4 sounds. S, a, n, s. Nu-sance. Mark the word. Nu-sance. And the word is nuisance. CE is a team here. The E's only function is to cause the C to represent its second sound. Also, the UI team represents the sound oo, as in the word fruit, and UI always represents the sound oo, which is the second long sound for the vowel U, so we double underline it. Ounce. Ounce. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. Ounce. Ounce has 3 sounds. Ow, n, s. Ounce. Mark the word. Ounce. Row 3. Commerce. Commerce. Commerce refers to the act of buying and selling. Commerce. Com, 3 sounds. K, ah, m. Merce, 3 sounds. M, s. Commerce. Mark the word. Commerce. Spruce. Spruce. We have a spruce tree in our backyard. Spruce. 5 sounds. S, p, r, u, s. Spruce. Mark the word. Spruce. Here, the silent E at the end of the word is causing the U to represent its long sound. Now, U is double underlined because it's representing its second long sound. The first long sound for U is U, as in the word mule. The second long sound for U is oo, as in dude, or as in spruce. And C is double underlined because it is also representing its second sound. Concept. Concept. I like your concept. Con, 3 sounds. K, ah, n. Sept, 4 sounds. S, e, p, t. Concept. Mark the word. Concept. Entrance. Entrance. The entrance is blocked by the snow. Entrance. And let's pronounce the word entrance. N has 2 sounds. E, n. Trance. 5 sounds. T, r, a, n, s. Entrance. Mark the word. Entrance. Row 4. Cinch. Cinch. Inch by inch, it's a cinch. Cinch. S, I, n, ch. Cinch. Mark the word. Cinch. Stencil. Stencil. A stencil is a kind of copy. Stencil. Sten has 4 sounds. S, t, n. Sill, 3 sounds. S, I, l. Stencil, mark the word. Stencil. Princess, princess. The prince and princess lived happily ever after. Princess. Prin has 4 sounds. P, r, I, n. Cess, 3 sounds. S, e, s. Princess. Mark the word. Princess. Office. Office. My office is closed today. Office. Off, 2 sounds. Ah, f. Fis, 3 sounds. F, I, s. Off, fis. Mark the word. Off, fis. CE is a consonant team here. E's only function in this word is to cause the C to represent its second sound. It has no influence over the I, which is representing its short sound according to vowel group 1. Remember, CE is a consonant team. E is not a vowel here. Row 5, cigar. Cigar. You may smoke a cigar in here if you wish. Cigar. Si, 2 sounds. S, I. Gar, 2 sounds. G, R. Cigar. Mark the word. Cigar. 2 is underlined under the I because I is representing its short sound here, and vowel group 2 indicates it normally would represent its long sound. So we have an exception occurring, and we underline the number to indicate an exception is occurring. Succeed. Succeed. You will succeed if you keep trying. Succeed. Suck, 3 sounds. S, k. Seed, 3 sounds. S, e, d. Succeed. Mark the word. Succeed. Fleece. Fleece. I am wearing my fleece jacket. Fleece. 4 sounds. F, ol, e, s. Fleece. Mark the word. Fleece. License. License. I need to get a driver's license. License. Lie, 2 sounds. Ul, I. Sense, 4 sounds. S, e, n, s. License. Mark the word. License. Now we underline the 3 under the E because we have a silent E at the end of the word, and this construction is vowel group 3. The E normally would cause the vowel in front of it to say its name, but in this word it does not, so we underline the 3 to indicate an exception is occurring. Row 6, trance. Trance. He went into what seemed like a trance. Trance. 5 sounds. T, r, a, n, s. Trance. Mark the word. Trance. Force. Force. We had to force open the door. Force. 3 sounds. F, or, s. Force. Mark the word. Force. Biceps. Biceps. The weightlifter had big biceps. Biceps. Bi, 2 sounds. B, I. Seps, 4 sounds. S, e, p, s. Biceps. Mark the word. Biceps. Process. Process. Our process is very thorough. Process. Pra, 3 sounds. P, r, a. Cess, 3 sounds. S, e, s. Process. Mark the word. Process. We have an exception to vowel group 2 occurring here. The O is representing its short sound, so we underline the 2 under the O. Row 7, peace. Peace. May there be peace on earth. Peace. Three sounds. P, E, S. Peace. Mark the word. Peace. CE is a team here. E's only function is to cause the C to represent its second sound. So CE is a consonant team. Concert. Concert. I can't wait to go to the concert. Con, three sounds. K, A, N. Cert, three sounds. S, T. Concert. Mark the word. Concert. Accent. Accent. She speaks with a heavy accent. Accent. Ac, two sounds. A, K. Scent, four sounds. S, N, T. Accent. Mark the word. Accent. Announce. Announce. When will they announce the winner? Announce. An has two sounds. A, N. Nounce has four sounds. N, ow, N, S. Announce. Mark the word. Announce. Our final row 8. Sentence. Sentence. You must end a sentence with a period. Sentence. Sen, three sounds. S, N. Tense, four sounds. T, N, S. Sentence. Mark the word. Sentence. Device. Device. My device is broken. Device. D, two sounds. D, E. Vice, three sounds. V, I, S. Device. Mark the word. Device. CE is not a team at the end of this word. E has two jobs in this word. It's causing the C to represent its second sound, and it's also causing the I to represent its long sound according to vowel group 3. CE is only a team when E's only function is to cause the C to represent its second sound. Invoice. Invoice. I sent the company an invoice. Invoice. In, two sounds. I, N. Voice, three sounds. V, oi, S. Invoice. Mark the word. Invoice. And our final word is racism. Racism. We must eradicate racism. Racism. Ray, two sounds. R, A. Schism, four sounds. S, I, Z, M. Racism. Mark the word. Racism. Now, S is representing its second sound here, so we double underline it. C is followed by an I. We double underline the C. And this completes the dictation for lesson 439.